Hello, this is Raimi Kukui with Steel Ice and Stone, and I'm making this video to show what I mean by having sounds A and B playing at different intervals across multiple sound files. Now, one of the things we're trying to achieve with Steel Ice and Stone is have two sounds play at the same time, one when sensor A is triggered and one when sensor B is triggered. Now, the Arduino doesn't have it only has one chip on it to do all the processing. It doesn't have another sound chip that we can just throw the sound file to and then have that play at the same time. So, we've got a couple of options. Number one, we can play little sound buffers between sound A and B as fast as we can, and hope that it's fast enough such that the user or the viewer perceives regular audio. Or we can combine both of these sounds at the same time on the Arduino while we're trying to play them into one sound buffer, which we don't know if we can do that as fast as we need to. And if we can't, what'll happen is we'll start to hear a sort of juddering between each time that we've made our sound buffer and played it through. Or, this is a fallback method, we can have a series of files where A has been playing first and then B comes in, and vice versa, where B has been playing first and then A comes in at multiple intervals of time. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a little bit of sound A. And here's a little bit of sound B. So, say that the user has walked in and tripped our first sensor, and so they're listening to sound A, and they listen to it for, let's give it 4 seconds. Almost 5. Okay, so now sensor 2 is tripped at this time, which means that now we switch from our sound A file to our sound A with sound B coming in at 5 seconds file. And we start playing from the same point, because sound A will always be starting from the same point. It'll always be starting at 0. And sound B is the only one that we have intervals of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 seconds. Although in the reality of the installation we will be using probably something along the lines of milliseconds for the sake of timing. So now we have sound B coming in at the 5-second mark. We can try that again. Say we've been listening to sound A for approximately, I don't know. Let's give it 3 seconds this time. Oops. So now we've come in at 3 seconds, which means file B will come in at the 4-second mark. That's basically how that works. It's very simple, it'll definitely work, and it's a fallback method in case the other methods that we have come up with, or don't come up with any more methods. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep you posted.